Today, I want to take a closer look at some AI news, some semiconductor news, and this is the best place where you can find any semiconductor content here on YouTube. So make sure to hit that thumbs up, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and let's take a closer look in today's episode. All right, so let's start off with the first news, and it's going to be here on NVIDIA. Article came out today on August 29th, 2023. I don't want to make this episode all about me, guys, but today is my birthday. So I just want to say thank you guys for being here and supporting the channel. Just watching this video is an amazing gift. But if you want to support a little bit more and give me a quick happy birthday gift, just make sure to hit that subscribe button. So today, Google Cloud and NVIDIA take collaboration to the next level. AI leaders work to optimize Google Cloud to enable more generative AI startups to build next-generation applications. So today, Google Cloud announced the general availability of its new A3 instances powered by the Nvidia H100 Tensor Core GPUs. So some of you guys who are familiar with Google might have heard that, hey, look, the A3 instances, this is old news. You might have heard about them, I believe, in March or April when we started to see a lot of cloud players announce kind of previews of their upcoming instances. So Google did announce a preview through the instance, but now this is more of a general availability. I kind of talked about Amazon and Microsoft about 2-3 weeks ago when they announced their general availability of the NVIDIA's H100 products. Here we can now see Google kind of releasing their version. I'm actually shocked it took Google a bit of time before them kind of releasing it to general availability. On the bright end, maybe this company just probably had too much demand on kind of their preview side that it was enough to kind of cover not needing to kind of bring the general public to those instances. Outside of that, in this blog, we do hear a little bit more reports on some AI startups that are using Google Cloud. And obviously, those Google Cloud instances are powered by NVIDIA. So in the blog, they mentioned that today there are over 1,000 generative AI startups building next-generation applications, many using NVIDIA technology on Google Cloud. Some notable ones include Rider and Runway. So I'm huge into this AI craze. I haven't really used Rider, but I do use Runway almost on a daily basis. It's a pretty cool generative AI solution. I don't use it for this channel. I have some other channels out there where I kind of talk more about just AI applications. But we can see that Riders use transformers-based LLMs to enable marketing teams to quickly create copy for web pages, blogs, ads, and more. To do this, the company harnesses NVIDIA NeMo, an application framework from NVIDIA AI Enterprise that helps companies curate their training datasets, build and customize large language models, and run them in production at scale. Then they also mention Runway. Runway uses AI to generate videos in any style. The AI model imitates specific styles prompt by giving images or through a text prompts. Users can also use the model to create new video content using existing footage. This flexibility enables filmmakers and content creators to explore and design videos in a whole new way. So Google Cloud was the first cloud service providers to bring NVIDIA's L4 GPU to the cloud, and they continue to have this great partnership with NVIDIA and Google. So right off the bat, I do want to say we continue to see how NVIDIA within itself, right? I don't want to take a closer look at Google right now. I want to look at more at the NVIDIA side right now, how NVIDIA has both the hardware that is being used to kind of power these clouding solutions and these kind of A3 instances, but more importantly, they also have the software solutions, right? And we saw here with both Runway and with both Rider, two great AI startups that are making it to, or I'm pretty sure these are going to be unicorns if they're not unicorns already. But they are showcasing how NVIDIA also has that strength in the software side. Outside of that, the companies have also made NVIDIA's AI Enterprise, which is their software solution suite, available on Google Cloud Marketplace, and integrated NVIDIA's acceleration software into the Vertex AI development environment. So overall, we just continue to see big wins from NVIDIA. We continue to see big wins for both their hardware and their software. Now, I want to take a closer look at Google next, but before, I just want to say thank you guys for the support. We just hit 27.6 thousand subs. I'm trying to hit 30 by the end of the year, so if you haven't, make sure to hit the thumbs up, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you want to learn more about the semiconductor market, I do have career experience, a master's degree in electrical engineering, and just tons and tons of time researching this this industry. So I do have weekly videos coming out there. Just click join to learn more and support the channel. If you want a special offer for the Fool.com, check out Fool.com/Jose for my special offer there. If you want a free newsletter, check out JoseNajarro.substack.com. Finally, I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video, and check out Fool.com/Jose for the 10 best stocks to buy now. With that link, you get a promotional offer for the subscription service. Now, let's continue with today's episode. All right, so next I want to take a closer look at Google. Today on August 29th, we also heard a little bit more news about Google. So the first one was about their A3 instances, which is powered by Nvidia's GPUs. Now we're actually hearing about their cloud TPU, which is their tensor processing unit, version 5e, right? So they talk a little bit about this. We heard about TPU v4, which is a huge supercomputer that I think was announced earlier this year. And so many people were talking about how it's a game changer and how this is going to eliminate Nvidia's GPU leadership. I do want to say there are different solutions when you can use a TPU. A TPU is going to be more designed for a certain specific workload, where a GPU is general and it's being used for numerous workloads. So you're not going to kind of take that over anytime soon. Maybe for certain percentage in certain tasks, then yes, they might be most efficient. So Google has created their AI infrastructure technologies mainly in the TPU market. They are mentioning that they are expanding their AI optimized infrastructure portfolio with Cloud TPU v5e, the most cost-efficient, versatile, and scalable cloud TPU to date, and is now available in preview. Remember, preview, this is just the early stages as they test some things out. Then probably within 3 to 4 months, we might hear about it coming to general availability. But they do mention that the TPU v5e delivers up to 2x higher training performance per dollar and up to 2.5x inference performance per dollars for large language models and Gen AI models compared to Cloud TPU v4. At less than half the cost of TPU v4, TPU v5 makes it possible for more organizations to train and deploy large, more complex AI models. So overall, we can see how Google Cloud is also focusing on not just only becoming a partner up with NVIDIA, but they're also kind of creating their own infrastructure. And this is what we're seeing right now in the cloud infrastructure market. We see companies like Google and Amazon creating their own silicon to kind of have a differentiator between choosing AWS or Google Cloud. And I do believe both of them are doing pretty well. So that's all I had for Google. I think that's bullish. I'm bullish on Google. I do have that stock in my portfolio. The third article I want to talk about was Intel. So right now we are having this pretty cool event or kind of conference happening in the semiconductor market. For those that are not familiar, it's called Hot Chips, and this is just high performance chips. And in one of the presentations, Intel talked about their next generation of Xeon processors. For those that are not familiar, the Xeon processors, these are their data center chips, the GPUs that kind of combat AMD. So they talked about how they gave some excitement about their Xeon roadmap. They mentioned that they currently shipped their millionth fourth generation Xeon processor, and their fifth gen Xeon processor, codenamed Emerald Rapids, will launch in Q4 of 2023. And they do mention that their 2024 portfolio of data center products will prove to be a force in the industry. So I don't believe they will have technological leadership just yet, not even 2024. I think we're waiting into 2025, but they do expect kind of the gap between their products and AMD's to get a lot closer. So they do mention that, hey, look, the new Xeon platforms are going to be mainly two products. The first product is going to be the Sierra Forest. The Sierra Forest is going to come out in the first half of 2024, and then they have the they have the Sierra Forest, which will come out on the first half of 2024, and they have the Xeon processor Granite Rapids, which will shortly follow right after, probably in the second half of 2024, and they're both going to have their own kind of uniqueness. The Sierra Forest, which is coming the first half of 2024, this is going to be focusing on their e-course, and their e-course, if you can tell, is going to be more for efficiency. So they do mention how, for example, this is going to have 2.5 better rack density and 2.4 times higher performance per watt, I believe, compared to their previous platform. And they talk about how this is going to be such a great processor to deliver density optimized compute in the most power efficiency manner. And this is the best in class power performance density, offering distinct advantage for cloud native and hyperscale workloads. Companies like Meta might start to look at Intel Xeon. We do know that Meta is already focusing on AMD's kind of more power efficient product. So it's pretty interesting to see how if they will be able to kind of get some of that market share there. The next one they talk about is the P processor, which is going to be the Granite, and obviously P is going to be for more of that performance. So they do mention that this is going to be the lowest total cost of ownership for higher core performance sensitivity workloads and general purpose compute workloads. They do mention that they have this huge lead in the AI workload market right now. We're definitely seeing that's one of the selling points of Sapphire Rapids, that their AI workloads perform a bit better compared to AMD's counterpart, and they're saying they're following through. This upcoming Granite Rapids in the second half of 2024 is expected to be 2 to 3 times better performance for mixed AI workloads, and they are enhancing their Intel AMX, which is one of their matrices multiplication instruction set, which helps overall with the AI workloads. So pretty interesting there. I don't want to say this is anything to buy or sell Intel's product, Intel stock. This is news we have known in the past, especially if you follow the channel. Now, the final thing I want to take a closer look at is we are hearing reports that Tesla is going live with their AI cluster. So supposedly, this article is following this Twitter player here, and in fact, they mentioned that Nvidia's H100-based supercomputer will be one of the most powerful machines in the world. This Tesla's new cluster will employ 10,000 Nvidia's H100 compute GPUs, which will offer a peak performance of 340 floating point 64 petaflops, right? And that's insane. That would make it better than the world's fourth highest performing supercomputer at the moment. So pretty interesting to kind of see Tesla, right? They are doing numerous things to kind of improve their AI market. We did hear during their earnings call that they are kind of getting ready with their Super Dojo computer. I do believe they kind of turned it on during that a day after that earnings call. They started the Dojo production. And right now, Tesla, obviously, they have a huge AI market that they're trying to pursue. Unfortunately for Tesla, they don't have, and unfortunately, Nvidia is unable to meet the huge demand that all these companies are seeing. And Tesla just has a huge demand for their AI chips. So Tesla is doing both. They are creating kind of AI clusters using Nvidia's GPUs, but also to kind of eliminate the need of dependency from Nvidia. They kind of created this supercomputer dojo. And supercomputer dojo is supposed to be something amazing for something like video training, which is very, very difficult. You need to have very optimized products, but I'm pretty sure the Nvidia's H100s are also pretty amazing to do that. And we can kind of see the improvements that the company is probably making already. Just this past weekend, we did see that Elon Musk did a live where he kind of showcased the FSD software version 12, and he does mention that a lot of the code has been eliminated in that version, and most of it is just being done by AI training, right, and AI video training, right? So it just showcases how this company, the more data they have, the better their probably platforms is going to get. And that's what Tesla is banking on, right? They do mention here, we can take a closer look, that cumulative miles driven with FSD beta has grown exponentially in the past few months. And this was at the end of June of 2023. I'm pretty sure if we look at it now in August of 2023, these numbers are going to be so much higher. So I'm also bullish on Tesla, a very, very small position in my portfolio. I'm actually curious to get an update on this chart when we see it during the next earnings call. But overall, pretty bullish for the company. I'm happy to see them continue to improve their AI infrastructure. Again, this is nothing new in forms of investment process, in my opinion. We just knew it was going to come in. Now it's more of an update that, hey, look, things are happening. But it does seem like investors are happy. The stock was up over 7% today. So this was a quick update on these 4 cool tech companies. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys own any of them. And take care. Have a good day and see you next time.